I just finished my 6th week on semaglutide. Semaglutide is also known as like Ozempic, Wegovy. Semaglutide is the active ingredient in Ozempic and Wegovy. I've been sharing my journey here on TikTok, and you can watch my playlist. You can go back and watch my other videos. This video is about my experience on week 6 of semaglutide. I did my shot today. Thursdays are my shot days. Each week it seems to oddly be getting harder. I feel like each week it should be getting easier, but that's not been the case for me. I really have to like hype myself up. I have to breathe, because if I'm not breathing, I'm like tensing up, and then the needle's hard to go in. Like, I have to just like breathe, and it's all better when I'm just like breathing through it as opposed to tensing up. That shouldn't scare you. Like, it's still not hard. It still doesn't hurt. It's more like the mental game for me as I'm like hyping myself up to do it. You're gonna be fine. You can do it. Week 6 for me was back to amazing. I've shared about like the process of each of the weeks in other videos. Week 6 was like back to the beginning. Like, we are loving this medicine. Everything is working amazing. It's working how it's supposed to. I also am like finishing up my period right now, and I feel like the week before my period and then on my period, it's like hormones overtake the power of the medicine. I've shared more about how my period, I feel like, affects it. That's like a whole other story. Week 6, I feel like I had self-control. I feel like I had those guardrails up in my brain. I didn't have as many cravings. I was like full after a good portion, after eating good food. My intake throughout the day was like normal and good and not way overeating. When I say normal, I mean what I think to be a normal person's day of eating. I don't really know what that looks like. I just am using the phrase normal as people who can self-portion and have discipline and have self-control without needing medication. I didn't lose any weight this week. The last 2 weeks, I haven't lost any weight, and that's okay with me. I'm still on a journey. Like, I'm still progressing towards my goal, which is like 30 plus pounds. And that does not happen overnight in a healthy way. Yeah, I'm bummed I didn't lose like 2 pounds the past 2 weeks, but like, I know that I'm going the direction that I want to go, and I know that I'm going to get there because the medicine works. You can change nothing, and the medicine's going to work for you. Week 6 has just reinvigorated my confidence. I have so much hope for where I'm going. So overall, week 6 was like 8 out of 10. If I hadn't had my period, probably 10 out of 10. And I'm excited to go into this weekend trusting myself to eat food that's good for me and not to overeat. If you have any questions about being on semaglutide or my journey, let me know in the comments. I also have a bunch of other videos, again, like a playlist full of my process since week 1, or since week 2, I guess, technically. So yeah, we also have a Facebook group called Sema Girlies, where everyone's sharing their journeys, asking their questions, encouraging each other, and that's linked in my bio.